Hello guys, so I'm absolutely buzzing to be joined by Brighty today. He has got his new album coming out on August the 6th. So we're going to have a little chat about that today and find out about what he's been up to, how lockdown's been going for him, and his signing with Picasso as well. We'll just jump straight in because I'm gassed to find all about it. How is the album going as well? I've seen the artwork online. Did you design that yourself or has someone done that for you?
I Risk One, who's in the label as well. I said, I desperately want this type of thing. I sent him a photo of my version of it, and
Yeah.
it was terrible. So I was like, "Can you do something like this?" And then he sent it over, and I was like, "Bro, that's amazing." So it's arguably I know it's the best album cover I've ever had. So yeah, I'm buzzing with it. He smashed it. To be fair.
Oh, it is. It's so impressive. It really stands out as well, and it kind of matches the name of the album, I think. Because, well, do you want to tell us a little bit about the album actually, and where the name came from, and what you're kind of hoping to do with this piece of work?
So the album name come from. It's no secret that I've kind of drifted slightly away from the rapping. Like I still love doing it, but I've tried to learn how to sing over the last couple of years just to have try and keep up with the trends as well as being true to myself. And I've always enjoyed singing. Now I've found out a way to make myself sound semi decent with not actually having the strongest singing voice. So the transformation is me transforming then into something completely different to what I have been. Where previous music has been very rappy, so this is there's a lot of rap on this album still, but it's like I'm kind of feel like I'm at the stage now where it's like the complete. This is exactly what I'm going to be doing moving forward, type of thing.
Oh, it is. It's sounding good as well. It's been awesome hearing you kind of change your tone a little bit. I know you've been experimenting and a bit nervous sometimes putting stuff out as well, but the little videos you do on YouTube, not YouTube, Facebook are really fun as well. Give us a little taster of what's to come.
They're just the ones. Those videos are just those. Like I always want to try and put something out like a week, even if it's like a 50-second clip, just to stay active. Because if I haven't done nothing for like a week and a half, and I feel lazy. And it's like, and I've been flat out since February with the album, and then I have like a week off, and I'm like, you need to be doing something. You need to be active. And yeah, I get frustrated with myself for having given myself some time off. So yeah,
it's hard. I think it's because it's your passion as well, though. So even if like you're at home chilling, you still want to do music because that's relaxing for you. That's where you find your peace. So it is. It's nice you've got a studio at home as well, so you can work away with whatever you fancy. Yeah.
That was always my dream. As like when I was like in my mid-20s, it was like as soon as I can get a studio, I can do what I want when I want, and I don't have to try and book in, because sometimes you could book into a studio session, and then by the time you like actually get to that day, you're not feeling it. But here, if you're in the moment, I can literally be in the shower and be like, "Oh, I've got something in my head," and I can go and record it straight away instead of having to wait 4 days to book in.
It does. It makes all the difference. And I forgot to mention earlier as well when we were on about the album, the name. Look out for it. It's called Transformation. And yeah, that was the 6th. I think you said it was coming out, wasn't it?
It's the 6th on Spotify and like kind of everywhere. But if you pre-buy it on Bandcamp, you get it a day early and you get 3 tracks. I was kind of a bit sneaky with the 3 tracks because the one was the intro and the 2 were already the singles that were out. But yeah, you get the intro. You hear the intro. So yeah.
Oh, they will. They'll love it, I'm sure. Man, it's quality of everything you bring out every time. And the album itself as well. Have you got a favourite track? And if so, why is he a favourite track?
Do you know what? We cut down. Originally, we had 22 beats. O Davis done every single beat on the album apart from the Level Up remix because we used the Level Up beat. And he literally was just sending me stuff, and I give him kind of like guidance for the first 5 or 6 beats I wanted, and then as soon as he knew what I would like kind of wanted, he just sent me loads and loads and loads, and I was like, bro, I wanted to do 25 songs on the album. I wanted to do more than I've seen anyone do in Wales on an album, but it was too much. So, and obviously I had an operation in April as well, so that kind of like brought it down. So we stuck with 18 in the end. I actually recorded the intro last because I needed to say how many songs were on the album on the intro, and I didn't know how many songs were on the album until I finished it. So I had to go back and do that. My favorite song, I don't know. There's like if I'll say two. I've got no. I can't do it. I don't know. I think one on my own, probably Cutting Deeper. It's a deep song. It's the first time I really spoke about like grandparents dying and stuff. I've never really like opened up about that. So that was kind of my making peace with it. And then like collab wise, there's so many good collabs on there. Like people who I handpicked and I really, really wanted to work with. I wouldn't be able to say with a collab. I think the one me and Kenny done lately, I really, really like that. The song In My Head with me and Cam Scott, no one will ever expect that type of song that me and him have done together. So that's another one of my favorites as well. But I couldn't really put a favorite out there at the moment.
It must be hard because they've all got like certain memories in your mind, even from the original idea for the song through to actually making it and now seeing it go out. Like it must be nice to see the whole thing finished.
I'm nervous, I won't lie. I think I've promoted it in such a way this time where I've never promoted something so much in my life. It's like you're kind of releasing all this energy and thoughts and hard work into the world. And, Dale said, he hit the nail on the head and said, as soon as you release that, it's no longer yours. It's everyone else's to enjoy and hear. And there might be songs on there in 2 months' time. I think I can't stand that song, but it might be someone's favorite. Like, it's mental. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also very nervous. And I've never been nervous. I don't get nervous for things, but yeah, I just want it to come out now. And I just a waiting game I hate.
Oh, you will. It'll be fine, man. I've got my pre-save ready anyway, so it should come through straight away when it's up there. And you've done a couple of collabs like outside of your album as well. One that I really liked was on the Honest Poet's latest album, Letters to My Queen. How did that collab come about? Did you approach him, or did he kind of send you a song and say, I'd love you to get on this one in particular?
He come to the studio again, not this last year, it's just a write-off. I always say last year, but I mean 2019 when I say that. He come to the studio because he recorded a song for, obviously I dropped the Early Mornings EP, and then I was going to do a Late Nights EP, but it never happened. And the song was on the Late Nights EP. And while he was here, I said, can you do an acoustic version? Because he had his guitar. I said, can you do an acoustic version of Suicide Note for me? So I can like redo it. So we done that, and then he mentioned about his album, and then he sent me something a couple of weeks later. So this was in the pipeline for ages, and I didn't even know that it made the album because it was quite a long time we wanted to get everything sorted. So I sent over my stems, and he sent them, and he gave them to Minas, and nothing was really said about it. And then when he started releasing the track by track, day by day, I kind of found out when everyone else did. So I was like, oh, look at it. So it come about literally with. I don't even know how I can't even remember how we met. I think it was at maybe Summerfest 2019.
Okay.
I think we met at Summerfest because he was performing. It was my first gig in God knows how long. And then, we ended up just speaking. And then when he come here, then again, it's the joys of having the studio. You have so many people that can just come and just chill and do whatever. It's great. So I think that's my recollection of it. He might have a different say in it, but that's what I remember.
And how is he to work with as well? Because he is such like a chilled out guy to hang out with and stuff. Like, how is it working with him as well? Has he got like a different mindset when it comes to work, or is he kind of the same in the studio?
He's very focused. I think he is really chilled when he's being focused, but